News and weather will play.
Keep the music playing.
Serving up Texas' hottest original act. The all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe boldly goes where commercial radio and television fear to tread. So kick up your heels for another exciting episode from the all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe.
To the Texas Music Cafe.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is finally Tuesday, and it's January the 14th. I got Bambi from Alan Samuels House of Travel. We're going to talk about traveling in 2025 with the Zack and Jim Travel Club. But we're going to kick it off right now the way we do every morning with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? Who the stripes and
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Be a good. It would be a
In the
great.
News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs. The group McLennan County Talks is inviting the public to attend its first Light on the Legislature event tonight, where it will discuss how this legislative session impacts county residents. There will be 7 meetups starting today until the end of February, touching on topics like water, housing, small businesses, and more. Event organizers say the goal is to inform people on how state legislature can impact daily life. The sessions will be every Tuesday evening at 5:30 at the Performing Arts Community Center on Austin Avenue in Waco. It is free and open to anyone interested. The playground at Bledsoe Miller Park in Waco is temporarily closed. Construction is underway to turn the old community center into a cutting-edge STEAM center for excellence. The city says the goal is to create a place where people can work, play, and learn in a space dedicated to their advancement. The city will be holding a groundbreaking ceremony for the project this Thursday at 10 a.m. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs.
A big change in Central Texas's weather is just a few days away as another strong cold front blasts its way on through. Now, even though we're not expecting any sort of record temperatures or really any sort of precipitation to fall, it is going to get cold for a string of days. Today and tomorrow, we'll see a mix of sunshine and clouds with high temperatures reaching the mid-50s. We're back into the lower 60s Thursday, mid to upper 60s on Friday before that cold front blasts through early Saturday morning. We'll spend a couple of mornings, at least 5 in a row, below 30 degrees. We also could spend a couple of days below 40 degrees for a high next Monday and Tuesday. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Hey, back live, Texas Music Cafe right here on 6th Street here in Waco. And I want to say a big thank you to The Brew. The Brew, Bambi supplies us coffee, which you don't have any in there, but we'll get you some. The Brew is located right down the street. 6th and Franklin is where they're located. The Brew, we like them. Bambi Eskew from Alan Samuels, House of Travel. And I want to kind of take you on a trip back in time, okay?
Okay.
A trip back in time. Your mom, Carol, had the House of Travel. Was it just called House of Travel?
It was. It was started in January of 1974. So we actually are celebrating our 51st year in business this year.
And was the original right there over by HEB off Valley Mills Drive, that what is now being torn down? I think it caught fire.
Actually, we were down on Lake Air Drive closer to the cleaners by Sanger. That was our very first office down there. And then we moved down to that office.
That's where I met you.
Yeah.
That's when we started doing things together. Because I remember what I liked about that office. You had that big map of the world on the wall. That was really cool.
We enjoyed having that too. It was really nice.
And then from there, you moved over to the offices, what used to be a movie theater right there.
Yeah, we were off on Richland Drive over there, 301 Owen Lane. That was when Mr. Samuels bought us. He became this owner. My mom retired in 2000 and Mr. Samuels bought us.
And then moved to your brand new location.
Yes, we are in the office on 1700 Lake Success, which is the old American Cancer Society, right behind the Social Security office.
Yeah,
just down there for 5 years.
5 years
yes,
already?
It's already been 5 years.
Just down from the Heart of Texas Coliseum, right over in that area.
Yeah.
Beautiful office over there. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Alan Samuels. I think you told me the story once, the whole thing, but I know that your mom and the travel agency used to book all his travel for him.
Yeah.
What made him want to buy a travel agency?
Well, I had done his travel for many years for all his corporate travel and things for all the dealerships and different things. And then one day he just said, has your mom ever thought about selling the travel agency? And he said, I've always thought that would be a neat business to be a part of. And so we talked and they made some deals. And he said, I'll buy the travel agency if you'll let your daughter stay on and run it. And so my mom always teases that she sold her business and her daughter at the same time. So, but it's been a great,
it's been a great partnership, you, right?
Yeah, it's been a great partnership. He was a wonderful boss, and we've always had great things to say and do for each other. And our business has just continued to grow. So it's been a very nice opportunity for all of us.
You know, Alan and his lovely wife went on a trip with us to Alaska.
Yeah, that was nice. It was one of our biggest trips we had. I think we had 250 people that we went with us.
Yeah. I think we kind of shocked him a little bit. We were a little bit wilder than he thought we were,
Yeah, it might have been a little bit true.
But we had a great time. But
he said he loved it and he wanted us to always make sure we kept doing trips. So that was a good thing.
Yeah. Alan was a great guy, through the radio, they advertised with us and I got to know him and the story of how he got started and became successful. He truly knew the car business and that business and knew how to run it and make it successful. Do you recall off the top of your head how many dealerships maybe at one time he had across Texas?
I think we had at least 14 different dealerships at one time across Texas and even out of state now. So we have some dealerships that are not in Texas. So they've continued to grow the business and new brands and get things going. And of course, the Waco store here is always one of the flagship stores for us.
Oh, yeah. I know our friend John Fletcher, who now lives up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, did all of their advertising for years and years with Alan Samuels.
Yeah, we dealt with him on our side too. So yes, I'm familiar with that. You're right.
Well, we had a great relationship through the radio station. First trip, and being that I can't hardly sometime remember last week, I had to get Melanie was here last Friday, and she reminded me that our first Zack and Jim Travel Club was in 1999, and that first trip, we went with Sandy's Getaway Travel.
That's correct.
Which is no longer there, right?
No, she's not.
Out in
Belmead,
Lacey Lakeview area.
Yeah.
And Sandy and her husband, we went to Jamaica. And what was our Jamaican queen that helped us during the trip?
Gloria.
Yeah,
Gloria. She did that. Gloria Johnson. Yeah.
Our first trip ever, number one, 1999, and we took a ton of people to Jamaica. And we talked about it the other day. We stayed at a resort called Siboney, and Siboney was going out of business. They were selling out.
Right.
And we were the last ones to stay at that resort. And they said, please drink all you can and eat all you can because it's going to go to waste.
What a challenge for y'all.
I know, for our group.
And that now is a Sandals Ocho Rios.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, that's a Sandals Ocho Rios. Yep, that is.
Wow.
It's a very nice resort. My son got married there a few years ago.
Wow.
Destination wedding.
Yeah, we did that. And like we told the story last Friday, that was our first trip, but our first broadcast. Jim and I decided that, hey, wherever we go, we're going to do our show. Well, that lasted 2 trips. And then he looked at me and he said, this getting up really early because of the time difference is for the birds. So we quit doing that after Mexico.
Yeah.
I think we were at Playa somewhere
right.
down there.
But it's gotten easier now, but still it's still the time changes and all the different things you got to face with. And so we like to focus on the clients that are traveling with us and have a good time with them.
For many years, John Elliott and then Jim and I would go out to Vegas and do our show. And you talk about time change and being difficult. We did one solid week broadcast Monday through Saturday from Las Vegas every morning. And you talk about partying all night and being there at, I think it was 4 a.m. we had to get to where we were going to start the show. It was terrible.
So you probably weren't even sleeping hardly.
Oh, 2 or 3 nights I didn't even go to bed. I came in and
do the show.
I remember a couple of times Jennifer Allen went with us, and a couple of times I'd hear them laughing, and I was asleep on the radio. I was snoring, and they would laugh and wake me up because I was so tired. But anyway, a lot of great travel. We did that. What do you think has been our biggest? You were talking about Alaska. Was New Orleans the cruise out of New Orleans?
Yeah,
that was a big one.
That was a good one too. And then I think our other ones that have really been standouts for us have been our St. Paddy's Day in Ireland, which everybody absolutely loved that. We've done it twice, so that's been amazing. And then our Italy trip. I think those are the 3 that kind of stand out to be the highlights of everything we've always done with our group and most people talk about.
Yeah, people ask me all the time. They'll say, well, what's your favorite? What's the best out of 44? And we always said, Jim agreed, St. Patrick's Day, both of them. The first one we spent St. Patrick's in Killarney.
Right.
Second was in Dublin. And it was truly a magical trip.
It was crazy because the people were so fun and friendly everywhere we went. The food was amazing. The weather was great. They kept teasing us that we must have brought the Texas weather to them because we were there in like March and April. And it was just crazy. So it was just amazing. Everything about it was great.
We also, the Italy trip was a great trip, but also we talked about the Hawaiian island cruise. If you've never been to Hawaii, I tell people this is the best way to see Hawaii because most time, would you agree that first timers, they go to Honolulu or maybe Maui and that's it?
Yeah,
and
you're right.
This gives you a chance to see 4 major islands.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it all the way around, because if you're going to do it one time, you get to see everything and experience all the culture and history that Hawaii has to offer. So it's a great deal.
And every island is different. So you may say, well, I like this one the best, and then go back later. I know Mr. Samuels loved Maui. And what was the resort he loved to stay at?
He always goes to the Kealani. That was his favorite. Yeah, they loved that resort. They went many, many years in a row just to go back and enjoy and just spend, a week or two there and just relax.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful place.
We went there one time, remember?
Do you want to tell that story?
No, I don't.
You sure?
No, I don't. I think we're good.
I think I will tell that story. And I'll tell that story coming up in just a bit. We're going to do birthdays and anniversaries. Well, I don't have any anniversary. We'll do birthdays this morning. We got some country music news, some history. We'll check in with Nashville Cat coming up in about 8 minutes or so. Got to take a quick break. Bambi from Alan Samuels House of Travel is the guest this morning. We'll talk about the Travel Club more. Our trip number 45 coming up in end of July. We've got lots to talk about, so stick around right here on the Texas Music Cafe.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today. Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Planning the perfect wedding day can be exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. Join us at the 36th Annual With This Ring Bridal Extravaganza, Sunday, January 12th at Extraco Event Center, where fabulous wedding displays from Central Texas' top wedding vendors await you. Meet leading wedding professionals, ask them questions, admire their work, and check items off that never-ending to-do list. At With This Ring, you'll find everything you need to plan your day, your way, all in one place. Check out WithThisRingWeddingShow.com for more details. This event brought to you by your friends at Action Rental Center Events.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
I mean, yeah, a new coach comes in, they're going to turn the roster. I think that's just we've got all these transfer portal stats and what Dion did and what Fritz has done. I mean, that's the deal, man. That's the game that's being played nowadays.
Maybe a little bit unknown at quarterback. I mean, unknown to the rest of the world, but he dove into the portal and got a guy who is super, super athletic.
South Dakota State's really good. Give us a little bit of breakdown about what they can do and what Oklahoma State needs to be worried about.
Look at that form right there. I need to say nothing else about this because I found one.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, 6th Street, right here in Waco. Texas Music Cafe has been around since about 1997, and a nonprofit group, all kinds of music. Bambi was asked, she goes, wow, I didn't even know this was here. It's been here about a year, I believe, in this location, but great music. In fact, on Thursday night, they're doing a songwriters get together here and sing their new songs. And if you like that, man, it'd be a perfect time to come out here on a Thursday night and do that. I want to say a big thanks to the Brew providing our coffee this morning. Thank you so much to the Brew. What's going on? Well, we talked a little bit about how my favorite, or Jim and I's favorite, was going over to Ireland, the Hawaiian Island cruise. We enjoyed the Alaska cruise. We did that 2 or 3 times,
Yeah, we've done it at
didn't
least
we?
twice. Yeah.
We enjoyed that a lot. What are some of the hot destinations? You know, they always come out with a list for the year for 2025. What's going to be hot?
Well, as always, we always have our all-inclusives in Mexico and the Caribbean. That's always a prime thing for us from here. Quick, easy flights, a couple of hours, get there, have a great time, and some beautiful beaches. We find that a lot of people are doing some things in Europe right now. So it seems like everybody wants to go over and experience and see things, maybe because they're taking its time to go and have a good time and do things there a little longer instead of just doing a 4 or 5 day trip, taking, 10 to 12 days and go and really explore, whether it's Italy or Germany or Switzerland or river cruises. We've got a lot of those different requests lately.
Yeah, I seem like when I watch television, I see more and more of these long ship river cruise than I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that they're expensive, but have they become more affordable than they used to be?
I think that people have to realize what all's included with them to make it value wise, because like I say, with those, you've got, of course, all your meals. They actually have your drinks with dinner and lunch included. You've got shore excursions pretty much in every port included, and you can upgrade those with your airfare and everything. So they're a really good value for everything that's added to them.
And it's very small group.
Right. Usually it's less than 200 people on board the ship. So it's a very intimate experience. And you get into some of the places that you might not see on a regular land tour.
Right.
Because of the ports that they stop in. Plus you get to experience sometimes the locks on the river. So that's a unique experience. The food's wonderful. It's just a great opportunity for people to do something that kind of makes it nice. And the biggest draw for a lot of people is you don't have to pack and unpack.
Yeah, that's right.
You can just stay on the ship the entire time and go sightsee and do everything and come back at night, and they dock, and you can, spend hours and hours in there having breakfast, lunch, dinner, sightseeing, experiencing the culture, everything they have to offer.
Would you say are the top 2 lines?
Probably for us, it's going to be Viking and Alma.
Yeah, Viking is what I always hear about.
Yeah, Viking does a lot of advertising, and Alma is really a great one too. So those are both that have good deals all the time, offering promotions like 60% off or the free airfares or different things with that. So it's a good value. Great.
You
value.
mentioned Mexico off the top of your head. I know I didn't tell you what I was going to talk about, but what is there any brand new resorts that have opened maybe even in 24 and in 25 that you know of?
So I know Sandals has recently opened their new St. Vincent location, which is a really unique opportunity. And that's a beautiful beach and area there. And there's a couple of new secrets that have come open. There's some things in St. Martin that have come out. There's a new secrets in Cancun area.
Yeah.
So there's several there. So we've had some really good opportunities for some new things. And actually some of the resorts that we've been staying with and using for years have done some upgrades and different things and running promotions. So it's a great time to book your trips. And January is always the prime time for people to start traveling. You're past the holidays. You're thinking about what you've got for spring break, for summer, for vacations. And we encourage people to book as soon as you can to take advantage of the best discounts and opportunities.
Yeah, it may be cold here, but it's nice down in Mexico. Andrea and I went right before Christmas, I think the first week of December, and it was perfect weather.
Yeah, you're not sweating, but you're able to enjoy the sun and shine. The only thing you have to remember is sometimes the water is a little bit cool, but the beaches and everything else are perfect.
Yeah.
And the crowds are not always there during that time either because people are focusing on holidays. So
that's right.
And January is kind of the same way. We have some good discounts in January and February. So just remember, if kids are out of school, that's going to be the higher price times and the most demands. So we have to be careful with those times. But otherwise, there's usually always some kind of deal.
Well, we got lots more to talk about. We're going to switch over, Bambi, to our friend Nashville Cat, who has lots of great country music news. Nashville Cat, what's up?
Let me just say, last time I was in Mexico, some local kids swam under the water and grabbed my ankles. I didn't see them coming. Oh my gosh. I think I had to go to a counselor while I was there to get over that. So Carrie Underwood will sing America the Beautiful at Donald Trump's inauguration, January 20th. Other performers include Jason Aldean, Rascal Flatts, Billy Ray Cyrus, Lee Greenwood, and the Village People will be singing YMCA.
No. No, you
There
got
is one village person left. He's the guy who founded the band, the cop.
Really?
He dresses as a cop, and he actually wrote YMCA.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I did not either.
Wow.
Lainey Wilson reveals Elvis was a big influence for her. She says Elvis never played it safe, and that gave me courage that I could still be myself and stay true to my roots. I think she should buy a pair of his bell bottoms. Wouldn't that be cool?
Gosh, yeah. The whole
Finally,
suit.
the whole suit, right? With the cape and all that stuff. Finally, Ringo Starr will play tunes from his country album at the Ryman tonight and tomorrow night. And Bambi, I want your shirt. I love leopard.
Thank
print.
you.
So cool. One time I went away for a weekend and my husband had painted our bathroom floor in leopard.
In leopard.
Yeah.
I bet he was surprised.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Kat. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Nashville Kat on the Zack Owen Show.
Nashville Kat, we're going to sell you this shirt here. As soon as we get finished, baby, will take it off. And
I think you should go on a vacation with us first.
oh, that would be great to join on the
I mean,
Zack
that
and
would-
Jim trip with Nashville Kat.
We'd have even more things to talk about in the broadcast. We could
Oh
even
my
make the phone
gosh.
calls in every day.
Oh yeah, and Kat lives way up north, and so Nashville's been kind of getting snow and cold, so maybe she needs a cruise.
Just need somewhere warm to go. Come
Yeah.
go with us, Kat.
So we've talked about some of the hot spots. What are some of the I know this isn't planned, and we're not the most I don't even know what politically correct people. I'm not, and this show isn't by any means. And because it's YouTube, you can say anything you want. Okay, but let's talk about maybe a couple of resorts that you don't recommend.
Oh wow, put me on the spot.
I'll tell you one. Out of 44 trips, the Zack and Jim Travel Club, 44 trips, one resort stands out as a disaster, and it was one you didn't go on, which you didn't get to experience. We went to a resort in Puerto
I
Vallarta,
knew where you're going.
and it had no swim up bar. It had, I believe, window units, and most of them were out. It was dirty. It was like in town. It was.
Yeah. We have some of those. You have to be careful.
But in your defense, we were looking for a dirt cheap. Hey, we want a cheap, so everybody can go. Well,
we did. Huh?
What do you say? You get what you pay for?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think the main thing people have to remember is if you've got resorts like Riu hotels, Riu's are great hotels, but the palaces are what you want to stay at. Riu is their introductory level of their hotel. When you get to the palace, you get upgraded services, better meals. And the thing you have to remember with any of the vacations in today's world, when you're talking about all-inclusives, you're talking about quantity of food, so not always quality. And so sometimes people are disappointed with that. So that's why we try to sometimes, if you're a couple going, we recommend adult only versus doing a family style resort.
Correct.
Because you're going to get better quality and better service. So those are some. I mean, we like all the different brands, but the biggest thing you have to know with using a travel agent is we've either had a client who's been there and done that, or we've heard some of these things. So we've made notes so we hopefully can avoid this from you, and you don't have to worry about it. We're going to direct you to somewhere. I tell my clients, I only sell you places I would sell my family or my friends. So usually I'm feeling pretty comfortable that everybody's going to come back happy. And another thing that people don't know about us as a travel agency is we don't charge extra for what we do. So you can call us versus having to get on the internet and hope you're getting the right resort and have somebody to talk to and on your side, make payments with us. And we take care of all those details and make sure that everything goes as well as possible.
You do all the work.
Yeah. Well, we want to. And like I said, it helps us, helps you, and it makes everything smooth. And usually we can find the best deals and give you the best advice.
What you talk about Riu, places like Riu, Iberostar. I just ran into a couple recently, and they talked about they go to Mexico a lot, and they love Iberostar. That's our
their
hotel.
brand.
That's our brand. Secrets, Sandals.
Yep.
What are a couple of more that have
the Dreams resorts or the family
Dreams.
resorts? You've got so many different options of different places, and there's some that are even independents now. So even just some of the more boutique hotels that are out there. So the key is figure out what you want to do. What do you expect out of your vacation? Let us know as much detail as we can so we can make sure we fit it to what you want. If you want that swim up bar, and that's important, let us know. If you want an ocean front room that you have a straight out view of the ocean, we need to know that. And we can make that happen for you.
This last trip, we tried a new the Royalton Royal Hideaway, which
Right.
was the adult section of
The Royalton.
It's a massive resort.
Yeah, it's huge.
But we had our own small area that was all adult with our own pool, a couple of our own restaurants. Beach was right. I mean, we really enjoyed it. That was my first time to stay at a Royalton.
Yeah, they have family resorts and adult only side. So you're right. So it's nice. When we have people that are doing family vacations with multi-generations, sometimes that's what will happen is grandma and grandpa might stay in the adult only side and the kids stay in the other, and you can go over there, but they can't come over here. So
Right.
it kind of makes it a win-win for everybody. Same thing with cruises.
Same thing. We're going to talk about cruises coming up in just a bit. We'll talk about cruise lines and kind of look at the different levels. We talked about how you got Riu and you got Riu Palace. We'll talk about cruises. We're going to talk about trip number 45 of the Zack and Jim Travel Club coming up in July. We'll do that. Right now, we're going to play a classic Texas Music Cafe video.
I'm not a wild one, but I know how to have a drink or three. Can be a quiet one, but I know how to tell you just what I think. I'm not mean, but I can be, and sometimes I can't know everything. And I can't write fast enough to get it all out, but I can kick, I can punch, and like the devil I can shout. She's not a wild one, but she knows how to get me out of my seat. She's not a quiet one, and she knows how to tell me all that she needs. She's not mean, but she can be, and sometimes she can't know everything. And she can't talk fast enough to get it all out, but she can kick, she can punch, and like the devil she can shout. I'm in the mood, baby, I'm on fire, oh, don't you put me out, let the flames go high. There's no place that I'd rather be than with you, baby, and me. She's not a wild one, and she knows how to get me out of my seat. She's not a quiet one, but she knows how to tell me all that she needs. She lives like cowboy boots. Yeah, she likes it when I smoke, says it makes her feel hot. Listen like the devil, we can't stop. I'm in the mood, baby, I'm on fire. Oh, don't you pull me out, let the flames go high. There's no place that I'd rather be than with you, baby, and me. We're not wild ones, but we know how to follow up on a dream. We can be quiet ones, but we know just how to tell you what we think. We're not mean, but we can be, and sometimes we can know everything. And we don't need to speak fast enough to get it all out, 'cause we can kick, we can punch, and like the devil we can shout. We can kick, we can punch, and like the devil we can shout. 'Cause we can kick, we can punch, and like the devil we can shout. We can kick, we can punch, and like the devil we can shout. 'Cause we can kick, we can punch, and like the devil we can. Thanks.
Thank you.
Classic Texas Music Cafe song. They do music here all the time, all genres of music. It's a great place. Check it out online, the Texas Music Cafe. Our show, well, we do it, Zack Owen Show, Monday through Friday, 8 until 10 o'clock. And Bambi and I were just talking, kind of the first hour, I'll have a guest that talks about things, whether it's next week, we may be talking about flying an airplane or whatever. Today we're talking about travel. We talk with Melanie about some old stories about Jim. Then the second hour, we try to have a musician come by. Today, Joel Wood, one of my buddies, played several of our country humps, fine country musician. He's going to be on starting at 9 o'clock to play several sets. All right, let's talk about cruises. It's funny because you see posts on Facebook or wherever, I'm not going to go on that ship. I get seasick and I'm going to fall overboard. And I try to tell people, imagine yourself in a beautiful resort in Vegas. That's what it's like.
It's a floating hotel.
Most of the time, you won't have a weather situation most of the time. But sometimes you do. We've had encounters.
It's happened.
But it's like restaurants, casinos, shows.
Everything is there.
I love cruising.
I tell people all the time, I think it's a floating resort because
that's it.
Anything you can do on land, you can do on the water. Again, you don't have to pack and unpack, and then you've got the ability to see multiple different destinations. And maybe you decide you want to go back there and stay next time for a week on that island. But you get to experience everything. And again, like you said, the shows, the casinos. I mean, some of these ships that are going out of Galveston, I mean, they have zip lines, they have
roller
surfing
coasters.
simulators, roller coasters. Yeah, I mean, there's everything on board now. So there's something for every age group. And what's really nice is for multi-generational things, you can have something that everybody's going to enjoy. I mean, it's just a great deal. And we've got more and more cruise lines coming out of Galveston.
Right.
I mean, we've got Princess does a little stint there. Disney does some around the holidays. Royal Caribbean, Carnival. I mean, their MSC is coming out of there also. So if you've been to the same ports, because Galveston does a lot of the same ports of call,
right?
But you want to experience a new ship, there's still opportunities there. So there's some great things going on.
We were just looking. Andrea and I saw it pop up. This new, you said MSC has a new ship.
Right.
That's coming to Galveston.
Yeah, that's the new one. That's the Italian cruise line that's coming out. And something else is new that a lot of people don't know about, or maybe you started to hear about, is the Virgin Cruise Lines, which is an adult only.
Oh, yeah.
And that's been a big draw for a lot of people who didn't want to have to face the family and the kids and that atmosphere on board a cruise ship too. So they've got some great opportunities, not out of Galveston,
right?
But still some great values because they include a lot of things in theirs too.
Let's kind of, people will say, well, what's your favorite? I really like Carnival. I like Carnival. They're always good to me. They're nice to you. Let's talk a little bit in a minute about perks of being a member and going on Carnival. But I like Carnival, and I like to tell people Carnival to me is a little bit maybe a younger crowd, a little more party crowd. It offers, great drinks, great food, shows, pools, so forth and so on.
If you want to get away from the party crowd with Carnival, I always recommend that you do a 7-day cruise because most of the people,
a little bit longer. That's right.
If they're taking a party cruise or they're just getting away for a long weekend on a Thursday to Sunday or Monday or something like that, that's 4 and 5 day cruises is where they go. So if you want to avoid that, then just maybe look at the 7-day cruises. Again, we got Royal Caribbean going out of there too, so that we've got both options, and both of them had their good and bads. I mean, it just depends. I tell people it's more about the people you're with and the experience that you make than it is the cruise line usually. Yeah. Because there's so many venues to eat in. So if you didn't like this restaurant, there's certainly 5 or 6 or 10 more to go look at.
Yeah. Royal Caribbean. I really like Royal. We've done many cruises on Royal Caribbean, and we've got to tell the story about, I think the last time we went on Royal Caribbean out of Galveston, one of the Zack and Jim, and the diving show that they put on the back. I mean, one of the most spectacular shows you'll ever see. They dive from,
I forgot how tall those platforms
6, 7, 8 stories up.
It's crazy to go into the small pools that they go into.
In a tiny pool on the back of the ship while the ship's moving.
Yeah.
They dive, and it's a great show.
Oh, it's choreographed. It's got lights. It's got music. It's everything. It's really spectacular. I agree with you.
And the other
that they're coming up with,
I think the big difference, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, is to me, Royal Caribbean, most of their ships are what I call a mall style.
Yeah. They
totally
have that
different layout.
That promenade through the middle with several layers, and they actually do even parades sometimes doing those for different Pirates Days, whatever it is that they do. But they do that too. Yeah, so I agree with you. And there's shows on that. I think Royal Caribbean has a step above on some of those shows too. Yeah, and I was on that new Icon of the Seas when it came out. And you talk about some spectacular shows. They have one that has those new moving screens where it floats and does different images through the whole show.
Oh, wow.
It was really crazy. It was just, it was like everything you looked at, you just had to keep turning your head every direction to catch what was happening on around you. So
I like Carnival. I like Royal Caribbean. I like Norwegian Cruise Line. We've done them many times. Norwegian, Hawaii, Alaska.
And now we're going to do them for Greece.
We got it for Greece. We'll talk more about that coming up. Don't let the cat out.
Okay.
Out of the bag there. but Norwegian. And then what do? You go up celebrity, maybe?
Yeah, you've got celebrity. There's Holland America, Celebrity, Princes. I mean, we've got several there. Then you've even got things like Windstar, which are more the sailing type ships. And then,
Right.
like we talked about, you've got the river cruises. So there's a variety of everything. And depending on what level you want to be at, I mean, there's certainly like Alma has great cruises that do Europe and Africa and different places like
Yeah.
that too. And we've even got in the U.S. there's the paddle wheelers.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
not a lot of those left, but they are there. So for somebody who wants to go to the Snake River or do something that way, that's an amazing trip.
I saw the other day somebody said, if I hit the lottery and make it, he says, first thing I want to do is book. Is it Waldorf Astoria has a cruise ship, or
Ritz does? Yeah.
Ritz? That's
Yeah,
it. Ritz
it's Ritz.
Carlton Cruise Line. I'm going to book that. He
And
said.
book the biggest cabin and have the best time.
Oh man, I would too.
I can't imagine. I'm sure the service and the level of everything they do is amazing.
Gotta be.
I haven't been on that one yet.
Oh yeah, yeah, I haven't either. I've got a cruise that is coming up in October. We're talking about Galveston, and generally they do the same ports over and over
Yeah.
and over and over. And when we go out of Galveston as the travel club, it's because of a new ship.
Right. We try to take advantage of that new experience.
Take advantage of the new ship. It's not particularly where you go; it's the ship. But once or twice a year, I know once a year, they do a 2-week cruise out of Galveston.
Right.
And last year, Andrea and I went on that, and it did Panama Canal, Aruba, Curacao,
Yeah, deeper southern.
Jamaica, Costa Rica,
Yeah.
all those. And we had
8 or 10 stops.
oh,
yeah.
it's great. So we're doing it again this October, and we're doing all the Saint Islands. If it's got Saint in front of it, we're going to stop there.
Yeah, we've been booking a few people that are going with you. So some clients and people
Yeah.
heard about it and said they wanted to go too. So it's a unique experience out of Galveston. You don't have to fly. You don't even really have to have a passport to go out of Galveston. So for people who don't have that but still want to take advantage of that, that's a great opportunity.
But it's good to have a passport.
And the prices are good.
Yeah, prices are great.
Yeah. No, and definitely passports. I agree. In today's world, you need a passport. You just never know when you're going to need it. So get it now and have it ready. When you're ready to go, you can take off.
Let's talk about, we were saying about, yeah, I'm a really firm believer, and I tell people and tell my kids and whatever, I'm a believer in joining every club there is, whether it's the Hilton Club, the Marriott Club, the yesterday I was having lunch at Saltgrass, the Landry's Club, any club that you can join, especially for free.
Right.
Airplanes, frequent flyer miles, stuff like that.
You know-
join, and cruise ships have the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. They all have them because they want to keep loyalty to you, and that builds people coming back and want to go again and again. Plus, you get big perks and benefits. I mean, if you do the Carnival ones, then you'll have some extra cocktail parties or maybe some free photos or drinks. They do different promotions. A lot of times you get onboard credits. And if you're like Zach and I both, we like the casino. So sometimes we get casino offers and bonuses there too. So it never hurts and it doesn't cost. So why wouldn't you? And the same thing with the airlines. Like you said, it's even your young children should be joined at American Airlines as soon as they start flying. You
should
earn
join
points and
every
you earn points
club.
and it builds up, and all of a sudden you got free trips and you didn't even plan on it.
One of my goals, this is kind of funny and kind of goofy, but one of my goals in life was to hit that level on Carnival to where I get my free bag of laundry.
Yep, I've got that.
Once you've gone so many times, you get your laundry done for you.
Yeah, they send you a bag and you fill it up and then they bring it back to you all folded and done. My mom has that and had it for many years. So yeah, it's a nice perk.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to take a short break and we'll come back and talk about that trip number 45 of the Zach and Jim Travel Club coming up July 31st. So stick around right here at the Texas Music Cafe.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with On It, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, Onnit has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. Looking to streamline your business and enhance customer experience? Traft is your all-in-one appointment scheduling solution. With an easy-to-use interface, customizable features, and powerful automation, Traft helps you manage bookings, payments, and client communications easily. Save time, reduce no-shows, and provide a seamless experience for your customers. Ready to grow your business? Try Traft today at TRAFFT.com, Traft.com today.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
You know, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe. I was on my phone and I was sending some information to Mike. I want to say thanks to Mike upstairs, Terry downstairs. They're the traffic cops. You know, they tell me what's going on, what not to do. Oh, you can't do that and all that kind of stuff. But
they try
Mike's
to keep
upstairs.
you in your lane?
They're trying to keep me in my lane.
Oh.
So what I just sent to Mike upstairs, and I was supposed to send this to him yesterday, and it's probably too late, but maybe tomorrow we'll get it up, is a map of Europe where we're going to be going, and it has the little direction of where we start. But trip number 45, can you believe 45 trips?
Amazing.
And probably 42 have been
At
with
least, yes,
Alan
I think
Samuel's
so.
House
I think
of Travel.
that's very close.
But we've had a great time. Only a couple of people put in jail, as we talked about last Friday, Melanie. We talked about the guy in New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah, I remember that.
We've had a few that had to be wheeled out of the pool on wheelchairs because they couldn't walk.
We've had some have to be wheeled from the bus to the cruise ship because they had too many parties on the bus getting down there. So,
God rest his soul, Cooch.
Yeah.
Just so many great stories about Cooch. I miss him so much.
We have so many great memories with so many new people and fun people that go with us on these trips. It's just, we become like a little family because everybody's kind of starts traveling together on other things outside of the group. And then we join back and come back and we'll get another trip going.
And it's like you never,
And if you haven't been, you can just join right in and become part of the family because it's always such a good time. Everybody has such a fun time together.
I have met so many that are my friends today from the travel club.
I agree with that. And people that I
So
travel with,
many.
that travel with me continuously after that, and then go back on the next trip, and they call and ask us, when's the next one? Here's our suggestions. This is what we want to do. So we try to put things together. So it's been great.
People say, well, what's the age group? And
Wow.
we've had them from in their 20s to their 80s.
Well, when Jan used to take her granddaughter, she was 5 or 6 years
Yeah.
old with us even. So we've had children that have gone with us on certain
She grew
trips.
up as part of the travel club.
Yeah, she did. We raised her help.
And we've been everywhere. But we've got a great cruise coming up at a great price. And that's coming up July 31st, trip number 45 of the travel club. Give us the details there, Bambi.
So just so you know, this is really a great deal. So I've had so many people call and say, I can't believe we can do this trip for that price and get all the things we're going to get involved and get included with it.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave on a bus from Waco, which is always one of the nicest things. You park your car here. We get you on the bus. We get you to the airport. Oh, he's got the map up for us. That's perfect.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. And so we're going to go into fly into Athens and stay one night in Athens and have an opportunity to do some touring there that day on your own and with a little city tour. Then the next
you'll
day,
have a whole day and a night in Athens. And Athens is history.
Oh, I mean, all this trip is going to be a lot of that. And it's a
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful water. So Athens for one night. Then we're going to get on the cruise ship and we're going to cruise basically 11 days on the cruise ship. So we're going through Mykonos, Santorini, Olympia, and then Corfu. And then we're actually going to do something different with this. Is we're going to go up into Dubrovnik and Split and go into Croatia and everything there too. And then we end up in Venice. And we stay one night in Venice. So you have a chance to go experience the canals and all the history and things there. And then we fly home. And we have a bus to get you home. And believe it or not, for this trip with basically the 31st of July to August 14th, you can get a cabin for as low as $5,000 a person. And that's everything included.
And that includes everything.
And we've included the prepaid tips and all the drink packages included with that.
Cocktails.
You're going to get a $50 shore excursion credit and your Wi-Fi. So there is so much that's included with this trip that would not normally be.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that you know about it and come go with us because we've got a few spots left, but not a lot. So don't wait.
So to kind of recap it now, this is a 15-day vacation. I like to say it's all inclusive. We've got the bus ride, round trip airfare, the hotel in Athens, the hotel in Venice, the cruise, your food on the cruise ship, Wi-Fi, your drink package, the cocktails are included in that. I think maybe there could be maybe a shore excursion if you select on what you pick.
There's some credits that you're going to get, but we also have, like I said, in Athens, we have a city tour kind of started there. So that's kind of to get you started, get you familiar with where you're at. And that night you can go and enjoy everything on your own.
Our bus transportation to get us to and from the hotels, to and from the cruise ship, that's all included. Everything's included.
You're basically having somebody with you and taking care of you the entire trip. So there's nothing that you should feel like you don't know or feel if you feel uncomfortable traveling out of the country by yourself. That's what this is there for, to make you feel more comfortable, get you some experience, travel with other people. Single ladies, that's something we can do too. For some people who've never wanted to go because they didn't feel comfortable going by themselves, we've got some ladies that are going with us. So it's a very safe and fun trip. And you're missing out if you don't go because Greece is absolutely amazing.
I want to talk real quick about the single deal. Normally on a cruise ship, most cruise ships, you're going to pay a higher premium to go single,
almost double.
But this one is very unique.
Right? They have actually studios that are set up for singles. So your price point here is considerably less than you would pay if you were to go on a cruise anywhere else. So that's an opportunity that you're not going to get very often with a cruise.
Did I just hear you say single ladies are going?
Yeah.
I think I know a few single men. I've been trying to talk my buddy Mark Young into going.
He's talked to me about that. So yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah, it's for everybody. It's a little bit for everybody. But yeah, there are a couple of single gentlemen too.
Oh,
but
good.
mainly the women feel a little more uncomfortable traveling by themselves to Europe. So that was my biggest point was if you're not sure about going somewhere out of the country by yourself, come go with us. We'll take care of you.
So Bambi will go. Have you picked somebody you're going to take on this one?
I'm not positive yet. My husband can't go because we've got another trip coming up this year. So I'm not sure. My best friend Holly may be going.
Oh, good. I like Holly.
She's gone a couple of trips with me. She helps me and she's a lot of fun. So hopefully she'll get to go with me.
Andrea and I are going. Melanie is going, as part of the gym. Carry on the legacy there. She's going to take her daughters, right?
I think she's talking about taking her daughters. You're right. Yeah. And we've got several people that have been past trip members that have gone on many trips with us that are going. And we've got a lot of new people this time too. So there's a good fit for everybody.
It's going to be a fun time. July 31st through August 14th. All inclusive. The only thing that really I can say would be any souvenirs you buy or any excursions
right.
out of the norm.
That's right.
And one thing, when people say, well, why should I go with y'all? And Bambi touched on it. It's a group of people, so you feel safer. The other thing is Bambi's going, if there's a problem with the airline, this is where she has to work.
Yes. Yep.
If there's a problem with the cruise, any problems, Bambi's there to help you out. And if you're a first-time cruiser, first-time flyer, she'll
Answer all
make
your
it a lot
questions,
easier.
Make sure everything works.
And I tell people this too. We're going to say, hey, we're going to do this, this, and this. You don't have to. If you don't want to be part of our group and do your own thing, that's fine. It's your money. It's your vacation. But we hope you are wanting to be part of our group. It's a fun group.
Well, there's all kinds of things on board. So you can do all the different shore excursions for each port on your own, or we can do some things as a group too. We have opportunities for all that. So it's an amazing trip. It really is. I mean, the price point on this is cheaper than I can get most of my 8 and 10 day cruises when it comes to Europe and things like that. So this has been a great opportunity. And we have a lot of people.
Oh, you didn't say the cruise line or the ship.
Norwegian Cruise Line. It is the,
is it Pearl?
It is the Pearl. Thank you. I had to think about that, which we actually did that on Alaska one time.
Yes, we did.
So we've been on that
ago.
ship. It's a very nice ship. And Norwegian does a great job. They have a new thing called freestyle dining too. So they have like open dining rooms. You can just walk up to it between certain hours and sit down and eat. So you don't actually have to have a sit down reservation for every night like some of the other cruise lines do.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got that as well. So, and like I said, to go in for 11 days and get to see the islands we're going to see in Greece. I mean, I know you've been and I've been, but I didn't do one that did Dubrovnik and Croatia and those places. So that's a unique opportunity. And those are some beautiful places to go see.
Yeah, I love Athens and I love Venice. Gosh, I love Venice, and Andrea loves Venice and the Greek islands. And there's so much history about the Olympics and just it's an amazing place to.
People who've never been to Europe just don't realize how much they miss. I mean, so if you've never done it, this is a great time to do it.
We always are over there, whether it's in Italy or wherever, and we say, back home, we think this is old. This is old.
We do things in hundreds of years. They do them in thousands. There's a total difference there. And the other nice thing about this trip is you can just pay the $500 per person deposit now, and final payment's not due till the end of March. So you've got time to pay this out.
You got 2 more months.
Get your taxes in, whatever works for you. But, don't forget, this is great for birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations too. So come go with us.
Yeah, we'd love for you. Give us a phone number and your hours of your store over there.
So we're 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. At the office, it's 254-776-2560. Myself, Linda, and Sherry are always in the office. So you can stop by the office and come see us, or you can give us a call, email us, whatever works for you. I know this is up on my website. So if you have information you need, you can get it from that. I can email you the flyer or answer any questions you have.
I love it. And any other travel that you want to do during the year, Bambi would love to help you out on that.
And don't forget, we're always looking for ideas for the next destination.
For our next trip.
We've already started talking a little bit, so we'd like to have your input too. So let Zach know. Yeah,
that's a long way away, but we like to plan way in advance and get moving on it. But anyway, Bambi, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you to Alan Samuels, your mom, Carol, everybody involved. Thank you for letting us be part and helping us with the travel club. We always have a great time.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the relationship and the friendships we've made and the relationship we have with you. And it's something that everybody looks forward to every year.
Well, we will definitely have you back on the air. So
great. Thanks for having me today.
I'm looking out the window watching this girl back into this car. She's trying to parallel park, and she's been trying for about 15 minutes. And
I don't usually try that. I just try to find another spot. I know.
You were
better.
lucky. You were lucky. You pulled in just
mine
straight
was perfect,
in.
Yes.
All right. Bambi from Alan Samuels, House of Travel, Trip 45. Take advantage of it. It's going to be a fun time. Joel Wood, the singer extraordinaire, super country man, is coming up next hour to play for us. We'll be back right after this.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
I know you hurt. I felt your pain, I saw those tears before the rain. You tried so hard to hide your emotions. You know I tried so hard to earn your devotion. You're hiding, you know I'm fine, I've been fine. Don't you know I love you? Oh, I saw the way you took that fall, You lost your legs, but you kept your crawl. You tried so hard to hide your emotions. Yes, you do. And you know I try so hard to earn your devotion. Oh, you're always hiding. so much.
Zack Owen Show live, Texas Music Cafe. Hey, a big thanks to The Brew, one of our sponsors. Great place down the street right here on 6th and Franklin. Also, I want to mention something that's coming up right here. It's in downtown Waco. It's the Waco Block Party. It's going to be February 28th through the March 2nd. It's 3 days, one big party outside. It's going to be a extravaganza. Waco Block Party is a 3-day celebration, weaving together beats of live music with a battle of the bands, a flair of local vendors, aromas of great food and beverages. Local cuisine will be there. Food trucks, of course, they'll be there. They're going to close down the street in front of Southern Roots Brewery down in the Brewing Company at 219 North 8th Street in Waco. You can purchase your block party beer bands at wacoblock.party today. That's going to be a fun time. In fact, I think I'm going to try to be down there and help MC and have a good time. I want to send out a few birthdays. My good buddy, known him a long time. He's a farmer, rancher, insurance guy. My buddy, Jimmy Lehman turning 61. Jennifer Bradford is 42. Johnny Ramirez, 37. Michelle, it's either Wokaty or Wokaty. Wokaty. Michelle's turning 48. Susan Cook is 56. Brittany Boykin is having a birthday. Bailey Cox is 23. Katrina, it's either Gregor or Greiger, is 46. Happy birthday to Heather Wells, 34. Angie Carl is celebrating a birthday today. Weather-wise, high today, 56. Light wind and high humidity. High humidity is going to help keep it feel a little bit warmer. Right now, I'm not sure. It should be around 30. It's warmed up just a little bit out there, but it's going to be a nice day. And if you caught us earlier, the weather for next week, you thought it was cold last week. It is going to be cold in the teens, low 20s, and the highs each day in the 30s, low 30s. So it's going to be really cold. I think that moves in Saturday. All right, our buddy Joel Wood. Joel has, how long we known each other, Joel?
Too long? I joined the Wayward Sons band in 1997, and we did our first thing with Zach and Jim in 1998.
Golly, how do you remember that?
It's the only thing I've ever done.
He got fired soon after that, so he only remembers the only thing he's ever done. Well, I'll tell you, that's a long time ago, and of course, you've played many of our country humps.
We played them back at Tom and Jerry's when y'all were still doing them there before y'all even moved to Ice House. The first Ice House, and then moved over to the big one. We followed y'all everywhere, man.
Everywhere. Man, we had some good times at Tom and Jerry's.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Who'd you bring along there, old Cody?
This is Cody Ellinger's, my drummer extraordinaire. He's played with a bunch of people around town, and I grab him as much as possible to play with me.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're glad to have you, Cody.
Extremely
Joe.
talented.
And have you got a song picked out to kind of kick it off here?
Yeah, this is been playing this one probably now for about a couple of years. Something I wrote. It's called "I May Be Drunk, But I Still Love You." I knew you'd like the title.
I love that.
Here it goes. Sorry that I'm calling you so late. I just got home from the bar. Well, I tried to call you on the way, but I dropped my damn phone in the car. And I may have had a couple of drinks, and I should probably just go on to bed. But I need to tell you things, so many things that are messing up my head. I may be drunk, but I still love you. My heart's still sober, even if I ain't. You've done moved on, and I'm still trying. But I find out every day I just can't. The more and more I think of you, the more and more it hurts inside. Tomorrow morning I'll have a different point of view. But tonight I may be drunk, but I still love you. You used to like when I came around. Now I never see you anymore. Girl, you turned my whole world upside down, and I don't even really know what for. Now every time we're alone, I get the feeling you just wanna go. But baby, before you leave one time, there's something else you need to know. I may be drunk, but I still love you. My heart's still sober even if I ain't. You've done moved on and I'm still trying. But I find out every day I just can't. The more and more I think of you, the more and more it hurts inside. Tomorrow morning I might get over you, but tonight I may be drunk, but I still love you. Tomorrow morning I'll come away with a different point of view, but tonight I may be drunk, but I still love you. Baby, I still love you.
And you'll still be drunk.
Not for much longer. It wears off eventually.
We were talking, and I've said this many times, you musician guys, this is really early for y'all.
I came from work to be here. I went to work first, and then
Oh,
I
you
came
did?
here.
Wow, that's great.
I'm one of those rare musicians with a day job.
With a job.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. I love that.
I got
Hey,
3 kids, man.
I've got a couple of things I want to share with you. Here's some country music facts and birthdays. Happy birthday goes out 1941, way before our times. Born on this date, the legendary actress Faye Dunaway. You remember Faye Dunaway was famous? Wasn't she in Bonnie and Clyde?
Chinatown when she was
Chinatown,
really good. Yeah.
yes, 1941. 1948, Joseph Henry T-Bone Burnett, famous musician, was born. And also in 1948, Carl Weathers, remember from Rocky movies?
Apollo Creed, absolutely.
He was born on this date. 1967, actress Emily Watson. 1968, one of your favorites, Cody, LL Cool J was born on this date. Give us an example of a beat of a LL Cool J song. 1969, Dave, is it pronounced Grohl from Nirvana?
Grohl. Dave Grohl, yeah, absolutely.
And the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
He was born on this date. And Jason Bateman, actor, was born in 1969. 1976, Glenn Campbell's signature song, Rhinestone Cowboy, was up for a nomination for a Grammy for Best Country Song as well as Record of the Year, but it did not win. That's hard to believe. Rhinestone Cowboy didn't win that year. I got to find out who did. 1988, the trio collaboration, Dolly, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris, received a Grammy nomination for Best Album. 1995, Tim McGraw was at the #1 spot on the country charts with Not a Moment Too Soon. And in 2006, with the song She Let Herself Go, George Strait scored his 40th #1 hit song on the country charts. Isn't that amazing, George Strait? You know, people well, there's a big debate, and I started one on Facebook a while back. Who's the king of country music? Okay. Well, if you base it on #1 country singles, George Strait by far holds the record. Conway Twitty, #2. And people say, well, what about George Jones? George Jones did not have that many #1 songs. But people will say Merle Haggard. But the big debate is, well, George didn't write those songs. then he's really not the king. You know, it goes on and on. But in my book, I'm a huge George Strait fan. I love George Strait. I love Merle Haggard. I love George Jones, people like that. But anyway, besides maybe Strait, who's some of your favorites?
Keith Whitley, Ricky Van Shelton, the new kid Zach Top sounds like he
my gosh.
should have been right there in the mix with them in the 80s and 90s. I draw a lot of inspiration from Garth Brooks because he was a prolific songwriter and a performer.
Yeah.
And he was a good singer and guitar player. He's just, but George Strait, always just go back to George. That's, man, if I could just be in a George Strait cover band and we did 30 George Strait songs a night, like 5 nights a week, I'd be the happiest person alive.
Oh yeah.
You can't go wrong with George.
I love it. I love it. Hey, tell me, what's one of the craziest places you've ever played? And you kind of shook when you finished the night, you kind of shook your head and said, my God.
Zach and Jim's Country Hump. No, every single time.
Yeah.
No, we've been pretty fortunate to play a lot of just run of the mill places with good people
Right.
running it, good people coming out. We've played a few dive bars over the years that, fights break out and you wish you were behind the chicken wire, but you weren't. I think Josh User was on here the other day, said I do the same thing. I sing with my eyes closed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you got to learn to sing with your eyes open, see what's going on. And it depends on where you play. If it's kind of cool, I'll close my eyes. But if it's a little sketchy, I'll keep them open. So if you're in the crowd and you see me with my eyes open, you're probably not where you need to be.
Yeah. You ever get stiffed on money?
We haven't been stiffed. It's been a few times where it wasn't what we thought it was supposed to be, but we always usually walk away with something.
Yeah. It's not like the Blues Brothers.
No, we haven't owed any
you
money.
boys drink a lot of goddamn beer. Y'all owe me $200.
That's the way you bring it in your guitar case. You don't have to buy it.
That's right.
I'm joking.
I love that. What, you got another song you'd like to do for us?
Yeah, I wrote this a very long time ago. This is called Another Texas Town. It's about
Another Texas Town.
It's about just being on the road, which I don't know anything about. I just drive to a gig, come home. It's about what life would be like on the road, I guess.
Right.
Through what my eyes would see. And I just like it. It goes like this. Load up the truck, grab the cooler and some chairs. The good times are calling, I can feel it in the air. We can take the back roads or the highway southbound. There's music and laughter, friendly people all around. And tomorrow I'll be found in another Texas town. The bright lights of Dallas, man, they feel like home. The hills of New Braunfels, that river in San Antonio. Smoky bars and dance halls, from Austin to Fort Worth. I'm born and raised in the Lone Star State. It's the greatest place on earth. And tomorrow I'll be found in another Texas town. And I stand here with my guitar, singing songs for you. I want to make you feel it like my heroes taught me to. One day I'll stop flying, put my feet on the ground in another Texas town. Morning sun is rising, time to hit the road. Time to face another day, keep carrying my load. There's a girl at home who loves me, just a few more miles. I only get to hold her for just a little while, because tomorrow I'll be found in another Texas town. guitar, singing songs for you, Zack. Wanna make you feel it like my heroes taught me to. One day I'll stop flying, putting my feet back on the ground in another Texas town. In another Texas town.
All right.
Thanks.
A huge studio audience today.
Oh, I
here
love
with
it.
us.
They're great.
They paid good money to be in here. You know that. Hey, big shout out to our friends over at the Brew, our coffee guys down the road here. And you know, since it's my show, I can do what I want to do, right? Is that right, Joel? And
what I heard.
one of my pet peeves, I was going to throw that out this morning. Pet peeves is, and we had a debate on Facebook about this the other day. Some guy brought it up, and I jumped in and said, yeah. And that is, if you can't do 50 on Hewitt Drive, get off of Hewitt Drive.
I love the comments in that. That was great.
So, you know, Hewitt Drive between HEB and Walmart is 45 miles an hour. Most people do 25. Okay. Do 45. From Walmart down to the old high school, the middle school down there is 50 miles an hour. Now, here's the deal. I understand you don't want to do 50 miles an hour, maybe, but get out of the left-hand lane. Get in the right-hand lane.
That's Hewitt Speedway. Don't they know that?
That's Hewitt Speedway. But anyway, that's my little pet peeve of the day right there. Do 50 on Hewitt Drive. And also pull into George's while you're don't drink a lot and do 50. Don't drink and drive. Just remember that. All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. More with Joel Wood and Cody right here on the Zack Owen Show.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with On It, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, On It has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. Looking to streamline your business and enhance customer experience? Traft is your all-in-one appointment scheduling solution. With an easy-to-use interface, customizable features, and powerful automation, Traft helps you manage bookings, payments, and client communications easily. Save time, reduce no-shows, and provide a seamless experience for your customers. Ready to grow your business? Try Traft today at TRAFFT.com, Traft.com today.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen show tomorrow. I know everybody's going, hey, who's on tomorrow? What's going? Well, tomorrow we got really something cool. My buddy Greg Sachs. Greg was my afternoon drive DJ for many years and then left radio to become what we call a record rep and worked for the major record labels promoting country singers out of Nashville. Eventually, he left and went to work for Toby Keith. Well, Toby passed away and the record label went away. Greg kind of repositioned himself as he and his wife both are working with up-and-coming Texas musicians. And Greg has had a string of I don't know if I should use the word luck or what, but he's had the last 3 or 4 number one songs. His artists that he represents have hit number 1 on the Texas chart. So Greg will be in tomorrow, and he's going to bring a brand new musician with him. And when I heard him, he sent me a clip of this guy. His name is Brian Mars. And Brian sounds a lot like Randall King. If I was to say who he sounds like, you know, that traditional country sound of Randall King. So Brian Mars, Greg Sachs, and in the 9 o'clock hour, by way of technology that still to this day, I don't understand a lot of it, but we're going to have Aaron Watson live from his home out in West Texas. He'll be in the 9 o'clock, Aaron, a good buddy, Aaron Watson. You ever met Aaron, Joel?
I have not been that fortunate, no.
One of the nicest guys ever. A Christian guy, family guy, loves West Texas, loves his fans. He's just a good guy. Very good guy. Great music, too. He's got quite a bit. He's going to be playing at the Backyard coming up in April. So I'm sure we'll talk more with that. But anyway, that's tomorrow's show. Make sure you tune in. Joel Wood and Cody on the beatbox over there. You know, the first time I ever saw a beatbox is, what's the actual proper name for this?
It's called a cajon.
A what?
Cajon. Cajon.
Like cajones?
Like cajones without the E's.
Yeah.
I love that. Is it because you might miss it and hit your nuts or something? That's why you call it the cajon?
I've never had that happen to me.
Yeah.
It will now.
It will now.
That you said it, yeah.
And then Cody sings like this. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I was in a whole different direction there. I was in
right there.
a mood. But the first time I ever saw a beatbox, what I call a beatbox, was when the young Huser brothers, I believe, which one was it? I think Zachary is the one that played.
Yeah.
And he would bring it to Country Hemp. They were just little kids. And I go, what the heck is that thing? Bring your own stool? No, it's beatbox. Sorry. All right, you got another song for us, or you got a story for us?
Yeah, I was speaking about the Huser brothers.
Oh, I forgot.
When the Huser brothers were kids,
yeah.
When I was in Wayward Sons, they would come out. We'd play at different places, and we'd let them get up on our break. They'd get up and play they'd play 3 songs. They'd play like Oklahoma Breakdown, My Girl, and something else. And you could tell they were 15, 16. You could tell they were absolutely just destined for something.
Yeah.
And they came out to quite a few of our shows, and we'd let them get up. And I was like, don't you forget me. So every time I see them around, they always give me a hug and a handshake. And, you know, I'm not the reason they're anything, but we did let them get a little stage presence.
All right.
So and I'm proud of them.
You know, besides being a musician, songwriter, singer, we understand, Joel, that you are one of the best joke tellers in all of Central Texas. So I have deemed you our official bad joke of the day teller. Here we go.
What would bears be without bees?
What?
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 Ears.
Ears. Bears be without bees. I got it. I got that one. Good job, Joel. Hey, I see a future in comedy for you, buddy.
Well, I'm a dad. I'm supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do another song. Joel Wood.
All right, this is something I wrote last couple of years. It's called Palm of Your Hand. It's a good dance song when we have the full band. We'll see how it goes, just the two of us. No amount of miles will ever keep me from you. I'll be here doing all the things you need me to. I never left you, girl. I was here the whole damn time. Wishing you didn't leave, that you were still mine. Heard you found somebody new. He made you his wife. The grass seems so much greener, living your best life. Guess that could have been me if I never let you go. I need to tell you something you really ought to know. If you're wondering where I am, just take a look. I'm in the palm of your hand. I know life ain't always fair, and it's never been to me. There's only one thing I ever really wanted to be. That's to be loved by you, needed by your side. I'll always be right here, girl, till the day I die. So if you're wondering where I am, just take a look. I'm in the palm of your hand. If you're wondering where I stand, girl, take a look. I'm in the palm of your hand. Just take a look. I'm in the palm of your hand.
Very good.
Thanks.
Was by chance was that name Rosie?
Only you, my friend. Only you.
Well, it's Rosie, palm of your hand. Hello, Rosie Palm. That was a high school days, junior high. Maybe we told that one anyway. So next time we have you in, be working on your bad joke. Okay, for that. Do you have any?
I have a few.
Do you have any up and coming shows over the next 2 or 3 weeks that you might want to throw out there?
Sure. You know, we're just local guys. We're not all over the state or anything. Maybe 15, 20 years from now, but Friday night, Cody and I'll be in West, in the big town of West, playing at Miners. We play there quite a bit.
I like Miners. Hadn't been there in a long time, but I'd like to
playing good
go.
old country tunes for the people. And Saturday night, we're gonna go to Marlin, Texas, and bring our fiddle player, do a little trio action at Mike's place Saturday night.
Mike's place.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun times.
And where's that located?
Right off of Business 6. I guess when you come in, it's right there. You can't miss it. It's
Oh, okay.
new little place. And then Sunday morning, I'm singing with my bluegrass gospel band at the Marlin First Methodist Church.
Wow.
So yeah.
So
I stay busy.
I was going to say, so you stay busy.
I try to. Yes, sir.
That is great. That is great. Who are some, because, the whole thing about this show, when we talked, Corey and Mike and I talked about this show it was about local. We want to be local. We do birthdays, we do local news, local weather, local this, local that. And music is huge. We want it. That's my goal, is local music. And we've had some great bands on and great singers on. Who are some names that you've worked with, or that you say, man, these guys are good, or this girl is really good, that are local or in Central Texas area?
I've been friends with Donna Beckham for almost 30 years. She is an outstanding talent out there in West. She writes some really great songs. She's had a lot of success. She's done some big things. There's a young girl in China Spring named Larissa Boyd. She's very talented, writes some great songs. She's got a good voice. Man, put me on the spot. I know you've already had. I know, I'm looking at who you've already had and trying to don't say them. Man, there's a lot of talent out there. There's some great folks.
Right.
Tyler Lane, he's really talented. Cody, who's somebody you've worked with that you think has a really good voice or would be?
Just what he said. I work with Donna as well, and she's great. One of my personal favorites is Megan Irby.
Oh, yeah, I can't forget Megan. She's tremendously talented. She's kind of new on the scene. She's really, really good.
Oh, that's great. All right, we'll try to get those folks on the show. One of my longtime friends that does traditional country, Ed Leonard, my old buddy from down around Gatesville. I always think about Ed. He loves that traditional country music. What's the bass player? Don Crum.
Oh, Don Crum actually played guitar for us for a little while. Had some issues going on with his back, and but yeah, he was he was juggling us, and he was playing with Gary P. Nunn and doing some things. And because I was getting to brag, we'd do a show, and I was like, yeah, we had somebody fill in because Don had to go play with Gary P. Nunn, so, throw a little name drop in there. But yeah, Don built one of my guitars that I own. He does that too. He's talented. Super talented.
I love him. He's a great musician and has a lot of great stories. I want to get him on the show too.
He'd be great on the show. Yeah, for sure.
I like him. All right, we're gonna take a little short break. We're gonna come right back. Another song from Joel Wood, and then we'll wrap it up right here on the Zack Owen Show.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
Planning the perfect wedding day can be exciting, but also a bit overwhelming. Join us at the 36th Annual With This Ring Bridal Extravaganza, Sunday, January 12th at Extraco Event Center, where fabulous wedding displays from Central Texas' top wedding vendors await you. Meet leading wedding professionals, ask them questions, admire their work, and check items off that never-ending to-do list. At With This Ring, you'll find everything you need to plan your day, your way, all in one place. Check out WithThisRingWeddingShow.com for more details. This event brought to you by your friends at Action Rental Center Events.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. Again, the purpose of this show, local. Talk about local things, local music, local events that are coming up. And we're going to be starting something pretty soon. I'll kind of add it into it about a local rundown of who's got who playing, whether it's at the backyard or whether it's wherever it might be. We'll try to have that lineup for you and talk about musicians. We talked with Joel about where he's going to be coming up. I want to send a shout out to Ann Harder, who is watching the show this morning. My friend Ann, girlfriend Andrea, watching the show this morning. We appreciate it. The great thing about this show, Joel, the way it's presented, you can watch it live 8 until 10 o'clock, or you can go back a week from now, a day from now, and if you missed it, you can watch it. And you can watch, if you want to watch Bambi talk about travel, that's great. If you want to watch Joel Wood, you can watch that, kind of skip around. So anyway, that's the great thing about it. Texas Music Cafe. And eventually, I was talking to Mike upstairs. He's going to fix it where you can just go to the Facebook page and it'll click right over to the show if you want to do it that way. So we do that. I mentioned I've got Brian Mars and Greg Sachs and Aaron Watson tomorrow. Let's jump ahead on Thursday. Guy by the name of Roger Dodger. I call him Roger Dodger. Roger Ramsey is his name. He was a record rep for MCA Records back when George Strait started, Reba McEntire started, and he's going to tell us some great stories about traveling across America with George and with Reba and the different people. He'll be on Thursday. And also we've got a father-daughter singing group going to be here on Thursday after at 9 o'clock, and that is Dana Spigner and also daughter Jonna May. So Dana and Jonna will be here on Thursday. All right, Joel, we're talking football. That's been the big thing. College football, your Longhorns didn't make it.
No, they did not.
What do you think? What was the?
I got to believe in the organization and the coaching staff, and that they made the best decisions they could make, and believe that the players did the best they could, and we just came up short. And
wah, 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 wah.
that is the most political answer I can give you without upsetting.
If you were the coach, would you have put in?
Absolutely.
You know where I was going with that, right?
Yes, I would have. I sure would have.
I think Manning. I think he's done his time on the bench. It's time to play. Either play or hit the portal.
I'm hoping maybe this next year he gets a shot. He deserves it.
And of course, the Cowboys. Poor Cowboys. McCarthy is out officially. There's been talk about all different people. Even UT coach Sark has been brought up. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see about our Cowboys.
I put it out there to Jerry that I would come coach the team for a season at half of McCarthy's rate. And if I made the playoffs, I get another season.
Yeah.
But if I don't, we walk away. No big deal.
I like that.
I tried,
Yeah. I think was it Jerry Johnson? Somebody, Jimmy Johnson, or somebody said, maybe it was Troy Aikman said, let's look at the Cowboys this way for this season. They're just as bad as the Jets and another really bad. He says the same thing. They just didn't make the playoffs. They're bad. And they got to do better. They got to do better. It's been too many years.
There's too much money out there and there's too much talent on that team for them to not be better than they are.
Exactly. All right. Let's sing another song right now. Kind of wrap it up with this last song.
All right. I'm old and I forget things. Even songs I wrote, I can't remember.
I thought, is that the name of it?
No, it's the lead in to the song. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get through this one. I haven't played it in a while. This is called "She's Wasting Her Time on Me."
Okay.
She's got the bluest eyes I've ever seen. But sometimes I wish they were green. And she can love me like I've never known. But sometimes I wish she'd leave me alone. And I know I don't deserve her. Yeah, I know I'll only hurt her. She's an angel, but you can't see her wings. But I know it when she sings. And I'm a sinner, there's no saving me. But she's still trying to save me. And I'll break her heart someday when I take it all away. Yeah. But she's wasting her time on me. I know I should say goodbye and set her free. I can't be the man she needs me to be. God's wasting an angel, wasting one on me. She's got the bluest eye I've ever seen. Most of the time, I wish they were green. And she can love me like I've never known. Most of the time, I wish she'd leave me alone. And I know I don't deserve her. Now I know one day I'll only hurt her. But she's wasting her time on me. I know I should say goodbye and set her free. I can't be the man she needs me to be. God's wasting an angel. God's wasting an angel. Oh, God's wasting an angel. He's wasting one on me.
All right.
Thanks.
I think you remembered that really well.
It came to me last minute.
And I think, Cody, did you say that's the first time you've ever?
He's never even heard it probably.
Hey.
I dug way back.
All you gotta do is just keep hitting that box.
Yep, exactly.
That's it. That kind of sounds nasty, but anyway, it just came to mind.
I love this show.
You know, did you ever have any memories or thoughts back of those times playing at any of our events, Zach and Jim, whether it's Hump or the Blowout, you know, whatever? You have any stories that you remember that? Than you swore you were never going to play again?
Okay, I'm going to tell a Zach and Jim story.
Okay.
You know, I don't have anything with me today because I knew we weren't plugging anything in. But typically, a lot of guitarists will have our pedal boards, right? You know, with all the gadgets and the knobs and the bright lights, and DJs love those. And we played something at the Coliseum for the rodeo. It was like one of the preview parties or something. This was like 99, 2000.
Right.
And I had just really built a killer pedal board, and my other guitar player on the other side of the stage had a really nice pedal board. And they get up to do their intros and they're talking, and Jim Cody looks and goes, "Bright lights." And he just starts turning knobs on our pedals, and they're like set precise. And we're like, I'm like, my head's exploding. I'm like, I'm never talking to these guys again. But yeah, that's probably my favorite Zach and Jim story of all time. Was Jim's like, "Oh, bright lights," and he's on the microphone going, "What does this do?"
What does this do?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it took me 3 songs to get anything close back to what I had.
Oh my gosh!
Appreciate you guys so much.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
all of the best. miss Jim every day.
Oh,
I know you do. I know you do.
Oh yeah,
it was
absolutely.
Great seeing Melanie on here.
In fact, Melanie may come back and hang out on Fridays.
Very cool.
She's
Very
off work from her hygienist job. And,
okay.
And I said, you can go from hygienist to low-genist over here.
Very easily.
Come over and hang out. Well, man, thank you so much for taking the time. You and Cody off to your real job now?
Back to work. Yeah.
And what is your real?
Hopefully the boss hasn't missed me too much.
What is your real job?
It's very boring. I work in communications engineering at Brazos Electric Power Cooperative.
Well, that's a mouthful.
I design microwave radio paths.
Okay.
Like
so
6 gig, 11 gig between substations, the big towers. You know, thing about towers and antennas.
Even though the word engineering is there's no trains involved?
No trains. That's what I thought too. That's why I signed up. I thought it was trains.
You go, woo, woo. You've been practicing that for years, right?
Absolutely.
Well, man, thanks again for taking the time. Cody, thanks a lot, buddy, for coming in, playing the beatbox over there, and we'll see you real soon. Once again, tell us where you're going to be this coming
Friday night at Miners in West and Saturday night at Mike's Place in Marlin.
I bet they got some cold beer.
They've probably got some of the coldest you'll find, and it's not too expensive either.
Yeah.
So, good times.
Well, I have to try out Mike's. I've been to Miners. It's been a while, but I have to try that out. Got good friends that live up there. In fact, my good buddy Keith Hollingsworth doesn't live in West, but they go to West quite a bit. He's retiring after many, many years at Gear Wrench industry. So shout out to Keith. I think tomorrow is his official retirement day. But anyway, guys, thanks again for being on the show, and we'll see you real soon. Tomorrow, again, I'm going to mention Greg Sachs, Brian Mars on stage. We got Aaron Watson going to be here by way of some type of incredible Terry. What would you say it is? How we're going to watch Aaron? It's by Mike's upstairs. How we're going to sound stream or something like that? We're going to watch him and get him microwaves. That's it. So we're going to have to bring in a tap-in microwave oven and sit here and he's going to be in it. But anyway, that's tomorrow's show. Have a great day. I miss you, Jim, and we'll see you back early in the morning at 8 o'clock right here live from the Texas Music Cafe. Zack Owen Show. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Keep keep the music playing.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe. Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe.